Intelligence operatives use a highly specific five-sense biological hack, triggered by the scent of cinnamon, to force perfect memory recall on command. This animated diagram represents your brain's daily data intake. To prevent total sensory overload, your nervous system is actively designed to discard roughly 99% of your daily experiences. Deleting a constant barrage of irrelevant sights and sounds is a highly efficient feature for basic human survival. It keeps you sane, but it becomes a severe liability when you require extreme precision. Because our default biological state is to delete rather than retain, standard human memory is highly unreliable when critical details matter most. In the high-stakes environment of intelligence operations, forgetting a single detail, a partial license plate, or a passing reflection, can compromise a mission or cost an asset's life. Traditional memory-building techniques require hours of rote repetition and flashcards. A field operative often has fewer than 3 seconds to observe a target before the window closes. They require an instant biological workaround. Operatives need a neurological backdoor to bypass the brain's data filters and forcefully save a memory in real time. When an operative steps into a target room, they deliberately trigger a specific sensory protocol. They consciously register environmental inputs simultaneously. They lock on to the visual layout, listen to the ventilation's hum, feel their clothing's texture, and notice the ambient taste. At the exact moment of maximum focus, they deploy a catalyst. They introduce a sharp, overpowering scent to the environment, usually by snapping a raw cinnamon stick or biting hard into cinnamon gum. This deliberate sensory overload forces the nervous system into a heightened state, priming the brain to encode the physical environment permanently. This schematic illustrates why this works. The central node is the thalamus, the brain's sensory switchboard. Sight, sound, and touch must all route through this hub, where the signals bottleneck and are frequently diluted. The sense of smell operates on entirely different hardware. As scent molecules hit the olfactory bulb, the signal bypasses the thalamus entirely, maintaining its full speed and intensity. This olfactory superhighway routes directly into the deepest, oldest architecture at the base of the brain. Those structures are the amygdala and the hippocampus, the core processors for emotion and permanent storage. When that sharp cinnamon scent hits them, they activate, binding the delayed sight, sound, and touch signals into a rigid, unified neural web. Reintroducing the identical cinnamon scent months later forces the entire neural web to fire simultaneously, pulling the archive data to the surface. By combining all 5 senses and anchoring them with a dominant olfactory strike, you trick your biology. The brain registers the sudden spike in sensory traffic as a life-or-death survival event, ensuring the memory is preserved permanently. You can execute this identical protocol far outside of covert operations. You can deploy it before walking into a career-defining interview, sitting for the bar exam, or when you want to vividly capture a major personal life event. You build a multimodal network by studying your material or preparing for the event while chewing a specific, strong flavor of cinnamon gum. When you sit down for the actual high-pressure event, you chew that exact same gum to deploy the trigger. By linking these inputs, you convert a quirk of evolutionary biology into a highly reliable cognitive tool that you can access on demand. The human brain operates as a complex biological machine with specific programmable inputs. By mastering your primal wiring and leveraging these neurological backdoors, you can actively reclaim control over your memory and capabilities. Gaining an extreme intellectual advantage doesn't require a security clearance. It just requires an understanding of your own hardware and a simple stick of cinnamon.